thousands of eyes. It is written in mythological epics. Devraja Indra was 1,000 eyes. What's the matter? The matter is nothing more. Indra, the king of the gods, had 1,000 eyes. Understand there? However, there are said to be 1,000 eyes. Devraja Indra had a lot of trouble in many cases. There are more references in mythological epics. This is 1,000 eyes, not the birthright of Indra. This is 1,000 eyes. One of the curse given to Indra is that of a Maharshi. Indra's wife, Sachi Devi, used to suffer a lot because of Indra's 1,000 eyes. Of course, Sachi Devi herself was the petitioner of these 1,000 eyes of Indra because of the way to get rid of the curse given to Indra. Talking now, this is what thousands of eyes actually did. Forgive me, my dear. I am completely righteous person, and I am not an infidel. I am a devout Hindu. But yes, I have a fault. I am a very rational nationalist. The question is 1,000 eyes. Nayan means eyes. That is the eyes. Does the eye ever cause discomfort of pain? Oh dear. The eyes are only sighted. It means these 1,000 eyes of Devraja Indra, it is very likely that the wounds of that day will be a national disease. I have already apologized to you there. I will use such comments. Whatever it is, these 1,000 eyes of Devraja Indra, not our background. I am coming to the point. This alone in my life, I act like taking a car. Never. But I am suffering from itchy national disease. Why can you say? Yeah? And I can't be free of this disease. Thousands of eyeballs. At present, I am out here. Thousands of eyeballs. Currently, I am. Thousands of eyeballs. At present, I am out here. Thousands of eyeballs. Currently, I am. That deep sky lost in my mind. That deep sky lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you. The wind is blowing, looking for you, my. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? That is blue sky, lost in my mind. That is blue sky, lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you, my. The wind is blowing, looking for you, my. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? 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 I'm tired, oh dear. I'm tired. Tolerating this pain is very inconvenient for me now. Where are you, dear? Come back soon. This is a skin disease like 1,000 eyes. He's killing me, darling. Killing me. This is a skin disease like 1,000 eyes. He's killing me, darling. Killing me. That deep blue sky, lost in my mind. That deep blue sky, lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you, my. The wind is blowing, looking for you, my. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? That is blue sky, lost in my mind. That is blue sky, lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you, my. The wind is blowing, looking for you, my. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? 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 As lonely as this is my life alone, this is exactly the bitterness of 1,000 eyes in this body of mine. I can't spread myself in the open air. I can't in the weather like a closed prison with four walls of the house. To live on sale in captivity. I do what I do. You can speak, my dear. How lucky I am. There is no one beside, neither you nor our little doll. My mother died a long time ago. Absolutely, completely, I am alone. This is my burnt body on top of that. The whole body is burning all the time. The skin of the whole body is diseased. As if I am Devraj Indra himself. That Indra with a thousand eyes. This is my life in such hardships. Oh dear, no friends, no contact. I really have a puzzled life. I am an incredible worker with a silent voice. Action on the path to great ideas. But I am a stranger in all surface. What a mockery of my faith. What a mockery of my faith. Not a soul telling me. What a mockery of my faith. Not a soul said here. What a mockery of my faith. Not a soul telling me. Life is like destiny is a solitary. Many cases are life destiny is a solitary. Many cases are the stage without love, there quality of the total maybe the total quality you will not you have been in any case they are you have been over here. In any case, are the Life is destiny is the many are the what a heartbreaking result. You can understand here. I am surrounded by the worst night fog. This life is such an indication for me. But so dear, what do you say? People say all work is fruitful. Let's open the details a little. Solar energy is the most important and the best action completely in the planets of the solar system. But what is this action? The action is only the expulsion of the heated flame. What is the subject matter? The sun feels the warmth of his own body will get out, and that is his action. Will take the title of excellent. This statement of mine goes deep inside. Look at me, my dear. Why my fate is like that? Why the fate of Surya Dev is like that? Say it once there. Why my fate is like that? Why the fate of Surya Dev is like that? Say it once. Why my fate is like that? Why the fate of Surya Dev is like that? Say it once there. Why my fate is like that? Why the fate of Surya Dev is like that? Say it once. Life is like destiny is the source of destiny is the source of many cases are the stages without love, quality of your day in any case the total maybe The total the total you will not even the you have it over in any or in the you have it over in any case, I destiny is the soul of the What a puzzling life this is. That is the life of this world of ours, where the matter of attainment depends entirely on the cycle of destiny. The expansion of action and the revelation we receive in this awakening. The worker is not the individual. The expansion of action and the manifestation of the awakening depend on the fate of the working person. This is a wonderful example of amazing truth. I myself am there. I don't have to say it out loud to anyone. I am an unimaginable worker. I know myself. This is about my true ideal faith. I am not an atheist. However, I have completely ignored the issue of faith. I didn't know this is about the importance of faith. Now, come to the golden light of this afternoon. I am realizing the immense importance of this destiny. Tell a story. Listen there. Then I barely finished the secondary exam. I was a young man of 14 at the time, very interested in the world of cinema. Suddenly the mind naming romance, I wrote a film novel. My mother was always keen on my work. my mother told me to print the novel. That was the day. This Bengali is full of famous and expensive writers. I am very enthusiastic. I went straight to the office of a well-known magazine presenter and I asked him to print the novel and publish. You know what I got the answer there? Are you a famous writer? Why print your book? Even then, I was not disappointed. I knew that newspaper office, they used to advertise in their own newspaper to praise the new talent. I tried to inform them and informed I am a 14 years old teenager, but I did not write a poem of one page, nor did I write a short story. I have written a 36-page novel. Then what did they do to me? Needless to say. I said goodbye to the written thing out of great sadness. I had a very beautiful day. I also tried to enter the world of cinema. And to be a minor actor in a movie called Shelter, I reached Bulgaria with my mother. So I could not pay the appropriate amount in the shelter picture I did not have. I did not become discouraged yet. Kartik Kumar at the academy called Basant Kumar, I was admitted to be an actor. Bitter experience there, maybe not or informed there. I erased the taste of being an actor from life. But the expression of those 14 to 16 years, you and our little doll and my mother's retry pulled me on the eve of that late afternoon. Mother is dead. Today is a golden afternoon at the request of our little doll. Really an unimaginable actor. And not only that, I am the first actor in the whole world that person acts alone in a full film where there is no actress, no need for villain. I know, maybe after my death, this action of mine will create excitement. But that is the word, the irony of fate. Understand there? But that is the word, the irony of fate. But that is the word, the irony of fate. Understand there? But that is the word, the irony of fate. But he, that deep blue sky, lost in my mind. That deep blue sky, lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you. The wind is blowing, looking for you. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? That is blue sky, lost in my mind. That is blue sky, lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you, my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you, my mind. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? 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 I'm tired, oh dear. I'm tired. Tolerating this pain is very inconvenient for me now. Where are you, dear? Come back soon. This is a skin disease like 1,000 eyes. He's killing me, darling. Killing me. This is a skin disease like 1,000 eyes. He's killing me, darling. Killing me. That deep blue sky, lost in my mind. That deep blue sky, lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you, my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you, my mind. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? That is blue sky, lost in my mind. That is blue sky, lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you, my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you, my mind. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? 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 This is so thousands of eyes. Think, dear, we have these two eyes. When these two eyes shed tears, what amount of feeling then our body feels? Anyway, I am shaking myself a bit. It may not hurt to shed tears, but that is the reason for the tear. It is very painful, my dear. Then think, when tears flow from these thousands of eyes, then how is my whole situation? I am a very simple man, my dear. But when the body is punctured from the wound. I became a cooked person. I feel so much pain. But yeah, Maharaja Devraja Indra, I don't know how you feel, but in spite of such a heavy outbreak of those thousand eyes, he is doing his work in a self-sufficient manner, and it continues today. Take a closer look at me, oh dear. What do you see? I am a worker in the middle of the world, dear. What would happen if I fell in a corner of an unknown house in Howrah district in the Indian state of Bengal? The big noise is every chapter of my daily life. Oh dear, I am waiting with high hope. If ever you can, well done to me once, oh dear. If ever you can, well done to me once. If ever you can, well done to me once, oh dear. If ever you can, well done to me once. I'm not a hero. I Maybe I'm saying my own glory in my own mouth. Maybe that's what it sounds like. But the real truth, this is my statement. Understand there? Something like that, I think, that thought is apparent, it would seem illusory. But in depth, if my thoughts can be analyzed, then of course it will feel those are my thoughts, many, many important, many, many significant, of course. Many people are special. Individuals with many specialities are special. There is this life in this world. They have different kinds of knowledge. Achieving such a strange brilliance, I am one too. The whole world is in the middle. Here. I'm not the one to blow it up. Here. This is my statement carries the true truth. I will still say, please congratulate me once, my dear. Give me a thumbs up. Please congratulate me once, my dear. Give me a thumbs up. Give me, my dear, I'm not a hero. I have this so I know knows me. I know knows me. This the world knows me. After birth, how a person will use his own life, he does not know it himself. Or so it can be said, what will be the life of that person? What is the purpose of that person is a newcomer to this world. That person should not know that. When I was born, well, I left out my birth. When I was a very handsome teenager, even then I knew the expression of my thousand eyes bathing today. Well, in this matter too, at least I ended. I am a very small person, but in my work world, I am not a petty expression. The far-reaching details of my work fame. The matter is not my pride, but I am the person who deserves to be praised. This is a matter of great significance. If you think I am suitable for this, then congratulate me, dear. Then me, well done. Then congratulate me, dear. Then me, well done. That is the sky. Lost in that is the sky. Lost in the wind is blowing, looking for you. The wind is blowing, looking for you. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? That is the sky, lost in my mind. That is the sky, lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you. The wind is blowing, looking for you. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? 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 I'm tired, oh dear. I'm tired. Tolerating this pain is very inconvenient for me now. Where are you, dear? Come back soon. This is a skin disease like 1,000 eyes. He's killing me, darling. Killing me. This is a skin disease like 1,000 eyes. He's killing me, darling. Killing me. That is the sky, lost in my mind. That is the sky, lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you. The wind looking for you, where are you? Oh dear, where are you? Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? That is the sky, lost in my mind. That is the sky, lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you, the wind is blowing, looking for you, where are you? Oh dear, where are you? 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 When the body is just chaos, that is the scorched body, that is the muddy condition of the whole body, that is itching in the body, and then this results in the shape of such a juicy wound, that is to say, in essence, a thousand eyes, oh dear, I am there now. From where the time begin to enter the body soil, that is to burn the body in an artificial fire. Does everyone's body behave equally? Yes. This is nature. We eat food made of this nature, and the solar rays coming to this earth are flowing in our body all the time, no matter how many days and nights there are in the world. Only nature gives that delicious food to digest. This is how our body is able to manage the solar rays in our body. However, such digestion, that is how our physical management of solar energy. Therefore, gradual decrease in body capacity and depth. This is the real truth there. And the longer the digestion of adequate natural food, the longer the life expectancy. That's why people have a lifespan of 1,000 years of more. And now that digestive power is almost 60 due to many human beings. If the population continues to grow in this way, the human life expectancy will gradually become smaller. My statement is not the limit of life. My speech wonders the mind. The mind of a man who has lived 1,000 years behaved as he did from the time of his life to the time of his death. In the same way, the mind of a man who is 60 years old today behaves in the same way. That is that is the truth. Human lifespan is limited, but the lifespan of the human mind is not limited. What then? Body and mind are different things. I am not interested in creating conflict, but I want to say that I may be realizing what my body needs, but my mind, without you, not wanting to be ready to live alone at all there. But my mind, without you, not wanting to be ready to live alone at all. But my mind, without you, not wanting to be ready to live alone at all, oh dear. But my mind, without you, not wanting to be ready to live alone at all. This mind doesn't know what alone it is possible life is without be possible to know alone it is possible this mind does not know it is Why difficult? Why is it difficult, dear? Get your company Why am I so desperate? When we were not married, I didn't know you in those days. I didn't even know you in those days. Then why now? Mine without you. It is difficult to get started. Why is that, dear? Why is that? Can a life being alone in life? That's how you live. You keep me informed every day. But I am still sad, always without you. I'm blind. I'm illiterate. I'm uneducated. Otherwise, in front of my eyes, that tree. What a love, long alone, gradually. And whether I am dressed in incurable disease, oh dear, and whether I am dressed incurable disease, and whether I am dressed in incurable disease, oh dear, and whether I am dressed in incurable disease. Alone is impossible to lie. It is impossible to lie. It is impossible to lie. It is impossible to lie. If your mind doesn't know what to do, alone, it is impossible to lie. Life is without company. Be possible to know this alone, it is impossible to this mind does not know what it is impossible who are in the line with someone who are in the line with does not know what to do. has not over. Alone, it is possible to life. It is possible to life. The mind is no longer obeying without you somehow to pass the time of the next day or the year. Life may be spent alone, but this is my mind. Somehow now I don't want to live without you. Maybe a question is raised: survive or die, alone or with a partner? Because no one comes out of the womb of the same mother at the same time as anyone else. Maybe twins are possible, but there are differences of time. It is impossible for a mother to give birth to two children at the same time. One first, then another. Of our Hindu poetry text, in the Mahabharata poetry text, Mother Gandhari gave birth to hundreds of sons and all of them twins. But still, the eldest son is known as Duryodhana. That is childbirth. Mom is not always able to do more than one at a time. Let it be twins or more than 100. And no one can die with anyone at the time of death. This is the law of nature. Yet, this is my mind. I don't want to live alone without you, O dear. Yet, this is my mind. I don't want to live alone without you. Yet, this is my mind. I don't want to live alone without you, O dear. Yet, this is my mind. I don't want to live alone without you. That is the sky lost in my mind. That is the sky lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you. The wind is blowing, looking for you. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? That is the sky lost in my mind. That is the sky lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you. The wind is blowing, looking for you. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? 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 I'm tired, oh dear. I'm tired. Tolerating this pain is very inconvenient for me now. Where are you, dear? Come back soon. This is a skin disease like 1,000 eyes. He's killing me, darling. Killing me. This is a skin disease like 1,000 eyes. He's killing me, darling. Killing me. That deep blue sky lost in my mind. That deep blue sky lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you. The wind is blowing, looking for you. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? That is blue sky lost in my mind. That is blue sky lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you. The wind is blowing, looking for you. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? 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 To pass the time, this is such a lonely life. In addition to such an untouchable disease, think dear, what a miserable situation my day is going through every day. On top of this, when people are alone, they have to take care of all their daily activities with their own hand. What is the time to count through the situation? Normally I should have only one demand, and that is when the day will end. But every day, you know, my dear, what will happen when this day ends today? Tomorrow's start is coming again. That's what I have to each again. That is the desire of my 1,000 eyes tomorrow. I forget every day. You know, my dear, I forget every day. You know. Day after day is passing like this for me. I am amazed that I am every day from looking at the sky when those clouds fly away and get lost. When the wind blows this melody, when the birds are lost in the movement of the wings to match the rhythm of the wind. Don't waste time, my dear. Don't waste time on anything. Don't waste time, my dear. Don't waste time on anything. Don't waste time, my dear. Don't waste time on anything. Don't waste time, my dear. Don't waste time on anything. For the area that is the clouds will be fine. In the day, so we the mind Why such a void seem in the depth of my heart? What was there? You can see there. I'm looking for something, but I have noticed it again and again. Where? What is lost? I don't understand anything. Do you know, my love? Did I really lose anything? You know my dear, what I really love. Crossing many ladders of life, today I have reached this twilight. How is life? That is not a big question, but in demand for the golden color of this twilight, except you, what else can it be? Dear, I am looking for you. I am looking for you, dear. I am looking for you. I am looking for you, dear. The mind is so far away. The mind is so far away. But every anything so I can't stay calm these days when towards that open sky the vision goes. You know, my dear, as if that's why I have this lonely thought, absolutely squeezing my mind complete. I am alone. I am completely alone in this whole world. It was as if such a thought was suppressed in my mind. All my good moments are gone from my life. I just feel like that then. In the bluish color of that open sky, when that light again, the dark white clouds begin to thicken. When the frozen white clouds are quickly lost again. From my mind then, what a pig's cry wants to come out. As if my mind is lost somewhere, like my mind, along with those clouds, along with those flying birds, wants to fly and get lost. Feeling we have run out of gas emotional, feeling big alone, feeling we have run out of gas emotionally, feeling big alone. That deep blue sky lost in my mind. That deep blue sky lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you. The wind is blowing, looking for you, where are you? Oh dear, where are you? Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? That is the sky, lost in my mind. That is the sky. Lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you, the wind is blowing, looking for you, where are you? Oh dear, where are you? 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 I live alone. I'm satisfied with just as much as I need for myself. But this mind, in the midst of satisfaction, it is possible to create a rebellion to show dissatisfaction. This juicy bite of mind, this is the itching disease of the eyes. This is as much a problem as I feel. More than that, my mind shows me the problem. The problem with my mind is not being alone. My mind is dissatisfied only with your thoughts. your relationship with me, not just physical there, your relationship with me completely mindful, totally the soul of the two of us. Both of us being alone is not a problem. The problem is if the separation of the two of us affects the soul of the two of us. The problem is that the separation of the two of us has an effect on the minds of both of us. The two of us are just for the two of us. Both of us, loneliness does not have a lone effect. It is our mutual spiritual relationship gives us the right medicine in our loneliness. The two of us are just for the two of us. Do you understand, dear? The two of us are just for the two of us. The two of us are just for the two of us. Do you understand, dear? The two of us are just for the two of us. Do you understand? We are going for it. Cut this line, as my life was changing. We are going for it. We are going for it. Understand? We are going for it. Cut this line, as my life was changing. We are going this is our world. This is open. That is the next door. Everything is there are we are born we are born this is the world. This is the open. There is everything like there is understand? We are born for it. I'm standing on this soil, floating on the water there. Just what me and you dear. Thousands upon millions of lives are standing on this floating ground, my dear. What is this sickly object? Only a mixture of light and water, my dear. Everyone is standing on this ground fearlessly. What are we afraid of? Tell me, dear. What are we afraid of? This water side by side. This water remains for us, for the lives of the two of us. No matter how high the risk, what is the fear? Tell me, dear, what is the fear? This amount of pure air is enough for us to breathe. What else is needed or in danger? Tell me, dear, what else is needed to save us from danger? All obstacles in danger, not greater than nature, my dear, not bigger than nature. All obstacles and danger, not greater than nature, my dear, not bigger than nature. We are do you understand? Cut this understand? We are cut this as much this is the world, this is open, that is the door, everything is in there are this is the world, this is the open, there is understand, we are born for it. Cut this Obstacle. Everything is temporary, and these obstacles are worth solving. These are also a part of life. They come, they leave again. However, life many cause a little problem. But the problem created by obstacles not lasting. They are always fleeting. But relationships are one such thing. Relationships can never be fleeting even after hundreds of attempts. Life begins, and as soon as this life begins, different relationships are also beginning. Life has such a beginning, there is such an end to life. But relationships are one such thing. The relationship is just beginning, but there is no end to the relationship. Relationships, like the soul, are also immortal. But is there the essence of your and mine immortal love? Do you understand? But is there the essence of your and mine immortal love? Do you understand? That deep sky lost in that deep sky lost in the wind is blowing, looking for you. The wind is blowing, looking for you. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? That is blue sky, lost in my mind. That is blue sky, lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you. The wind is blowing, looking for you. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? 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 We came a long way. How many things did I encounter on the way to this? It is not possible to give an account of it. But dear, you and I have met once in a lifetime, and As in this life, our relationship will never end. Just like this, on this path so far, suddenly when this itching disease came and appeared, I did not even dream then. Like your relationship with me, this itchy disease is also completely permanent in my life. Let me open the matter a little. I was 6 years old then. Suddenly, one day, this itching disease appeared. As the days went by, this itch turned into a juicy wound. Can't believe it there. My itch is like a juicy wound. Exactly that cards the Raj Indra. It seemed like 1,000 eyes. As the time goes on, this itch of my thousands of eyes was completely cured. And surprisingly, it was completely eradicated. Gradually, those stains gradually disappeared. I breathed a sigh of relief when I was 6 years old. Although you all know all the chapters of my life, yet why am I repeating those lost memories? If you ask such a question, then there is only one answer from me. And that's it. I am surprised. I am shocked. Diseases caused by those thousands of eyes during childhood. Today in this last lagna of youth, how my body is occupied, you can see there. Diseases caused by those thousands of eyes during childhood. Today in this last lagna of youth, how my body is occupied. I'm surprised. I'm shocked. Diseases caused by those thousands of eyes during childhood. Today in this last lagna of youth, how my body is occupied. You can see it here. Diseases caused by those thousands of eyes during childhood. Today in this last lagna of youth, how my body is occupied. That deep blue sky, lost in that deep blue sky, lost in the wind is blowing, looking for you. The wind is blowing, looking for you. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? That is the sky, lost in my mind. That is the sky, lost in my mind. The wind is blowing, looking for you, the wind is blowing, looking for you, where are you? Oh dear, where are you? 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 This thousand-eye disease may not be as painful to me as it is to you and my little doll right now, my dear. Why not a strange, horrible disease now? COVID-19 novel coronavirus disease. The epidemic is spreading and that's all over the world. Such a situation has been created everywhere at the moment. That is, who will be the human race in the world and who will not be in this world. That decision depends entirely this COVID-19 novel coronavirus on top of that. None of us are with us. I feel great concern for you. Be careful. I am careful. Despite that, if you and our little doll are good, I will be better, my dear. Despite that, if you and our little doll are good, I will be better. Despite that, if you and our little doll are good, I will be better, my dear. Despite that, if you and our little doll are good, I will be better. That deep blue sky, lost in my. That deep blue sky, lost in my. The wind is blowing, looking for you. The wind is blowing, looking for you. Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? Where are you? Oh dear, where are you? COVID-19 novel coronavirus. COVID-19 novel coronavirus. COVID-19 novel coronavirus. COVID-19 novel coronavirus.